beautiful autumn evening on the island of Sodor. Connor was waiting to depart for the mainland, but found out he had a 45-minute delay due to a set of points that were against him. The passengers understood. Thomas, Percy, and Gordon were opposite of Connor as their jobs were done for the day. It's getting close to Halloween. Don't let the ghost get to you, Thomas. Say, Gordon, didn't you have a few ghostly encounters in your time? Gordon froze, reflecting on his own experience with the half-engine. Yes, I did, and I instantly regretted my beliefs in the supernatural. I thought Thomas was talking nonsense. No worries, Gordon. I am sorry that you had to face whatever you faced, but I'm thankful. Connor stopped mid-sentence as tears began to well in his eyes. Did we... No, Thomas. It's not that. It has to do with a disturbing story I will cross paths with. Oh no, did you see 311? No, not her. But I do know this. Her false counterpart found refuge. Her true counterpart, I'm not so sure. I know you have to go soon, Connor, but do you have time to talk about this horrific experience? Connor paused and looked at the solemn faces on his friends' faces. At last, Connor took a deep breath and sighed. Be warned, this story is one I haven't told in a very long time. And this was the story Connor told the others. When I worked in the States, in the early part of the 1960s, I felt like I was in my prime already. One of the designers, Jonathan Baxter, was a kind man and was close friends with my driver and fireman. He relied on the subway service to get to work and back again. His car was on the mend as he tried to find some time to mend it, but one night, everything changed. It was a normal night at the workshops. Mr. Baxter was working overtime as fresh parts from the mainland were to arrive in the morning. He checked his watch, and soon he dashed for the last subway of the evening. Also with him was a stout gentleman with a smoke pipe and a man with no origin. He had ambidextrous eyes. One was normal, the other was bright red like a blood vessel had popped. He stared coldly into Mr. Baxter. At that moment, the lights flickered off, then they turned back on again. It was then the figure was closer to Mr. Baxter. He got so uneasy with the figure, staring into his soul, the lights went out again. Only this time, closer and closer. Get the hell away from me! Listen, bud, it's only us. If you want me to put my joy away, why didn't you say so? The lights went out again. The following morning, police were called to investigate. They were horrified to see the mangled body of Mr. Baxter, covered in blood. The other passenger testified he did see the very person in description, thinking he was a drug addict or a person with a lost soul. Me and my crew were heartbroken. I have sworn to this day the person responsible for the murder of Jonathan Baxter would be sought justice. The engines were respectfully silent. Gordon respectfully puffed away. Percy soon followed, but Thomas stood behind. Connor, if there's anything you want me to do for you, please. I'm just a buffer away. Thank you, Thomas. Caitlin has helped me a lot since we started working together. We have a few engines who deal with therapy. Mickey and Derek, they are such a great duo with helping with traumatic events. Connor smiled. I'll take that in consideration. The guards whistle blew as Connor puffed into the mainland. Thomas watched till he was out of sight. He knew the feeling of losing someone close to the heart. A path was clear and Thomas reversed to the sheds. As he did, he reflected on Connor, his story, and his relationship with Mr. Baxter. The little blue engine knew that somewhere, Mr. Baxter would be proud of Connor for his hard work and efforts on the island of Sodor.